Dear children, last day I taught you geography lesson first India size and location. In this lesson I also taught you the Indian Standard Time line and its area. Today I will teach you India and the world. Look at the page number 143. India is situated in southern part of Asia at the head of the Indian Ocean. It thus occupies the south central part of the peninsula of the Asian continent. This peninsula tapers towards the south and it divides the northern part of the Indian Ocean into two parts, one part lying to the east of the peninsula and another part lying to the west of the peninsula. The northward extension of the Indian Ocean to the west of India is called the Arabian Sea, while the one to east of Indian Peninsula is the Bay of Bengal. These two extensions of the Indian Ocean provided India with a very long coastal line. The length of the coastal line of the India mainland is about 6,100. Chain of lofty mountains on the north. On the north of India, a chain of lofty mountains runs from east to west uninterruptedly for the thousands of kilometers. This mountain chain is such a formidable barrier that the land communication with the Tibet and China is possible only through passes. Major passes are जोजिला, शिपकीला, नाथुला. जोजिला जम्मू कश्मीर में पाया जाता है, शिपकीला हिमाचल प्रदेश में, नाथुला आपका सिक्किम में पाया जाता है. इनके माध्यम से लोग भारत से चाइना व अन्य नाथ क्षेत्रों में अदर पार्ट्स ऑफ द नॉर्थ साइड रीजन पर लोग आते जाते हैं. Passage. The passage of Khyber, Mahalkanda, Gomal stop provided passage from Afghanistan to the Indian subcontinent. अब देखिए अफगानिस्तान कहाँ से जाते हैं? खैबर दर्रा से, गोमल दर्रा से ये निकलते हैं. कहते हैं these passages have played very important role in trade and migration. Stop. South of the South Indian Peninsula is surrounded by the sea and the ocean from the three sides. Role of sea. In ancient time, the sea played an important role in determining the nature of interaction. The central location of India at the head of the Indian Ocean was two advantages. Countries of the East Africa, West Asia, South and Southeast Asia. East Asia could be reached through sea routes. This is how India could establish close culture and commercial contact with these countries. India's eminent position in the Indian Ocean realm justifies naming an ocean after it. Favorable situation. Since the opening of the Suez Canal in 1869, distance between the India and Europe has been reduced by 7,000 kilometers. India enjoys a favorable situation on the international highway of trade and commerce even today. Access. Unlike landlocked countries surrounded by land on all sides, it has easy access to the outside world. Ocean route. The ocean route from East and Southeast Asia and Australia to Africa and Europe pass through the Indian Ocean. Connections. India is connected with the Europe, North America and South America through both the routes, the Cape of Good Hope and Suez Canal. Access to American continent. Indians can also reach Canada and USA through the Strait of Malacca after crossing the Pacific Ocean. Air route. Most of the air route between Europe, West Asia, Africa, Southeast Asia, Japan, Australia in the east also pass through India. Contact with the outside world. India's contact with the outside world have continued through the ages. However, your relationship through the land routes are much older than her maritime contacts. Passage to traveler, nomadic, exchange, spices, sculpture and architecture. Passage to traveler. The various passages across the mountains in the north have provided passage to the ancient travelers. Nomadic. The fertile valleys of the Indian have facilitated the spread of pastoral nomadism. Exchange. The exchange of the ideas dates back to the ancient time. The ideas of the Upanishad and the Ramayana, the story of Panchatantra, the Indian numerals and the decimal system. Thus could reach various parts of the world. Spices. The spices, muslin and other merchandise were taken from India to different countries. Sculpture and architecture. In the influence of the Greek sculpture and the architectural style of the dome and minerals from West Asia can be seen in different parts of our country. India and its neighbor. India has important strategic position in South Asia. India shares its land boundaries with Pakistan and Afghanistan in the northwest, China, Nepal, Bhutan in the north, Myanmar and Bangladesh in the east. Two island countries, Sri Lanka and Maldives, lie to the south of India across the Indian Ocean. All these countries are part of the Indian subcontinent. India and Sri Lanka are separated by a narrow channel of sea formed by the Palk Strait and Gulf of Myanmar, while the Maldives lie to the south of Lakshadweep. Thus, India has a strong geographical and historical link with its neighbors. Now, next day, thank you.